Welcome back to the broadcast dedicated to dissecting the classified documents that reveal how intelligence agencies pursue energy and propulsion systems that utterly disregard the limitations of conventional physics and engineering. Today, we leave behind the biology of immortality and look upward into the immense chaotic laboratory of the Earth's atmosphere. We address the chilling facts that U.S. intelligence explored harnessing vast, naturally occurring electrical fields for power, communication, and revolutionary non rocket based propulsion. We're analyzing the CIA's involvement in electrogravity phenomenon and atmospheric coupling, treating the upper atmosphere not as a barrier to be overcome, but as a boundless, zero cost energy source. Our primary evidence is the declassified file CIA-RDP67-00433R000100020015-1. This highly unusual report is titled, quote, Electrogravity Phenomenon and Atmospheric Coupling, end quote. It confirms that analytical and physics resources were tasked with evaluating the scientific challenges of manipulating and exploiting the natural charge differentials present between the ground, the ionosphere, and the local space-time curvature. The context here is strategic independence. If an intelligence service can create a vehicle that is not reliant on chemical fuel, that produces no conventional heat signature, and that moves by manipulating local gravity or electrical fields, it achieves total tactical and logistical superiority. The asset is silent, incredibly fast, and impossible to track with standard radar or acoustic systems. The file's existence confirms that the limitations of Newton and Maxwell were considered a strategic vulnerability requiring correction through esoteric physics. The analysis focuses on two primary areas: field manipulation for propulsion and energy tapping for untraceable power. Let's drill down into the exotic physical concepts documented in this file. The analysts weren't interested in jet engines. They demanded propulsion by interacting directly with the field of gravity and atmospheric charge. The file required an intense focus on electrogravity phenomena. This involves a theoretical framework that suggests gravity and electromagnetism are deeply linked, and that an intense asymmetrical charge or manipulation of a high energy field could create a localized curvature in space-time, effectively pushing the vehicle without ejecting mass. The document includes conceptual specifications for atmospheric energy tapping. This is the stunning part, attempting to utilize the immense naturally occurring electrical potential differences between the ground, or low atmosphere, and the high altitude ionosphere by coupling the vehicle to this differential using novel superconducting materials or specialized antennas. The craft could draw limitless continuous power without batteries or fuel. The file also documents the necessary non-radio communications link. If the craft is silent and powered by ambient energy, standard radio waves, which can be tracked, are a liability. The proposed solution involves communication through modulated ultra-low frequency atmospheric waves, or even through manipulating the localized magnetic field, achieving a completely untraceable communication channel. We must now examine the primary evidence, the agency's assessment of the technological viability. This is a critical excerpt regarding the confirmation that the effort was a serious technological pursuit. Quote, Laboratory experiments confirm that the imposition of extreme asymmetric charge density on specific novel material assemblies produces a non-conventional reaction force inconsistent with known aerodynamic or thrust principles, requiring further investigation into electrogravity coupling, end quote. And then there's a second quote from a section discussing the operational advantage. Quote, a vehicle powered by atmospheric potential and propelled by fuel manipulation achieves near instantaneous global reach and near zero signature observability, rendering it immune to conventional detection and interception protocols, end quote. This is the true meaning of the file. It states that non-conventional physics offers the ultimate covert travel platform. The agency saw an opportunity to utilize the planet's atmospheric electrical structure to create an operational asset that defies detection. The focus shifted from how powerful is the engine to how powerful is the field. We now address the chilling operational implications of this file, the deployment of the atmospheric vehicle in strategic espionage. The most extensive redactions occur in the section titled Materials materials science requirements for field manipulation and flight profile and stealth characteristics. This suggests detailed discussions around the specific composite materials needed to withstand the extreme electrical and magnetic fields required for propulsion and the methods used to make the vehicle visually and electromagnetically invisible. Why redact materials science? Because the breakthrough material that allows for efficient electrogravity manipulation is the key to the entire program. Its composition would instantly expose the nature of the research. The concept discussed is the creation of a zero-signature reconnaissance platform. This vehicle could traverse continents or oceans silently at immense speed and hover indefinitely without consuming fuel, making it the perfect platform for surveillance, insertion, or retrieval operations deep within denied territory. The operational utility is terrifyingly simple. A platform that operates outside the known laws of physics gives the operator unilateral control over the battlefield. The adversary is left chasing conventional phenomenon while the AV operates in a realm of high-altitude electrical dominance. The strategic weaponization of this research is clear. It is a non-conventional dominance weapon. A state possessing this capability gains access to permanent, undetectable operational freedom across the entire planet's atmosphere, representing an unprecedented technological leap in mobility and stealth. We conclude our analysis of this document. The existence and scope of the research confirm the U.S. intelligence treated the harnessing of electrogravity and atmospheric energy as an actionable, high-priority strategic objective. The implication is that analysis moved into the sphere of applied non-conventional physics, seeking to bend the laws of the universe to achieve absolute strategic advantage. This research represents the ultimate weaponization of the environment. If this documented truth has opened your mind to the technological boundaries explored by those in power, we require your continued support. First, like this episode and leave us a detailed 5-star review wherever you listen. This is how the analysis cuts through the static of conventional thought. Second, share this episode with someone obsessed with theoretical physics, non-mainstream propulsion, or high-altitude phenomenon. We need more sharp minds analyzing these documented facts. Next, we move from the external physical world of propulsion and energy to the complex inner world of human speech and acoustical intelligence. We will analyze the CIA's classified research into acoustic biosignature analysis, the agency's attempt to identify and track individuals based on the unique micro-vibrational patterns of their vocal cords independent of language or dialect. For next week's investigation, we will dissect and analyze document CIA-RDP67-00433R000100020008-3, a chilling file concerning vocal cord microanalysis and identity persistence. What were the measured thresholds for identifying a person's biometric signature solely through sound waves? How did they plan to leverage this technology to track intelligence assets whose voices were deliberately altered or masked? And what does this reveal about the persistent, untraceable data signature that the human voice leaves behind? Tune in next week, probably on Monday, for Project Remote View, the voice print and acoustic biometrics. Until then, remember, maintain your vigilance, question the source of energy you use, and keep your critical thinking sharp. I'll see you in the archives.